So today we will be going over the Catalog Manager. And to get to the Catalog Manager, you'll go to the Manage section and then click on Catalog Manager. From the Catalog Manager, you'll want to go to Catalog Configuration, as this is where you'll create your catalogs and set their permissions. So from Catalog Configuration, you'll click on the Catalogs link, which will then allow you to add, update, and delete your to the catalogs. So create my new catalog, click Add, see it's successful, and now we can scroll down and see my new catalog. And if we do no longer want it and there's nothing in there, we can click Delete and it has been deleted. Additionally, once you have a particular catalog that you want to set the permissions on, click Permissions, and it'll open up the permission selector. And from the permission selector, you will choose who you want to have read and write access. And for this one, we're doing everyone has read access. However, for write access, we're going to choose those who only have roles that have something to do with management. So we'll search through all the roles, and then select all those for administrators or managers, and then click OK, and we will save the permissions. Now that we have created it, we'll go back to the catalog configuration, then back again to the catalog manager to open up the catalog editor. So from the catalog editor, we'll want to create the new learning object. We'll give it the title of Demonstration Class, because this is going to be a classroom object. And we'll notice whenever we try to create that if there's any illegal characters in the ID, it will prompt us so we can make the changes and click Create, and then finally create the module. Now we create our title, Demonstration Class, give it a description. Some additional information such as information hyperlink, so you can go to NetDimension's website. You can select through the vendors if there's a vendor already there. And just finally we can add our duration comments. And this one's just going to last a couple of minutes. You can also choose whether you want somebody to be able to indicate their interest in the course without actually registering. You can also from here show in catalog, but we'll probably want to adjust which catalog and get everything set up first before we actually show it. In this case, we'll add it to the business skills course we were setting the permissions on earlier. Then set the audience. Finally, you can choose an image, set a chat room, and allow for which forum you want to add the module to. Additionally, you can add optional attributes. We also allow for adding charges. So this can be done on a per registration or an actual online payment, but for this example we won't be actually doing that. Set your objectives, so we'll go ahead and show you how to set up catalogs, and then we're going to add a course. You're allowed to add reference materials to a course, so if you have a, for example, a PowerPoint that you may want students to have access to, you can select that, give it a little description, and then we'll add it to the learners list. Then we can preview what the catalog page is going to look like. You can then also set prerequisites. So for this, we're going to make sure that you have searched for the EKP tour. So So do a search for EKP, find the tour, and then add it to our prerequisites. Next, we can add exams, certifications, and evaluations. Also, you can set up enrollment policy rules. We will disallow them from being able to change the status of their own course. And then we'll go into email preferences. From the email preferences, you can handle all the basic types of email you need, from enrollment to letting them know it's time for the course to start, to let them know it's about time for them to finish. If you need to create a copy, you can create a copy. You could specify who's going to send the email. So in this case, we'll just use IndieAdmin, which is a default if you left it blank anyway. There you can see the default message. We'll select that, and now it's added as our message. We'll now go to Session Properties. Add a session. It'll prompt you to make sure it's what you wanted to do. And from here, we will pause.